Hello everyone and welcome back to the semi-crafty vlog. Alright, so today we are a week away from Halloween, roughly. I have a lot of fun stuff I have planned. So we're going to be doing some food stuff. We're going to be doing more art. We're going to be looking at the medallions because I think I've figured something out. I don't know how far we're going to get on that today, but we'll see. And we might get around to some shrink art too if possible. And it's going to be, the shrink art's going to relate to Bayonetta. So as usual, check the timestamps below if you would like to skip ahead to anything specific. Otherwise, here we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm really disappointed because I actually wanted to wear a new, like a kigurumi kind of thing that I got, but it is too warm. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are still dealing with like the fact that it's like, it's a week away from Halloween and it's still warm, if not hot. I can't really wear it right now because it's just too warm. Hopefully maybe later tonight if it's cool I'll put it on, but I don't know, we'll see. Also, I'm in the middle of eating lunch. I have my mug and it's full of nice apple cider. I don't know if you guys can see. It's not like anything fancy, just apple cider. So the status update on the medallions, I suppose. You guys remember these rings back from, if you watched my original Bayonetta Cosplay accessories video, I think it was in. I used a lot of these rings, and I have varying sizes. I had larger ones as well, but like what, 6-inch diameter ones I think, or 7 or something like that. So this one is a 2-inch. I think this would actually be perfect for the larger ring that would go with these medallions. The problem is the store that I bought these from, because that store had like tons of these rings just in all sorts of sizes, went out of business before like all the stuff going on now. They went out of business. So unfortunately, I don't have access to them and I can't seem to find them online. I think that they're like macrame or like dreamcatcher type materials. I'm not really sure. This is just one I have lying around. I need to get at least 3 more of them. I don't know what this was from, but like, and I had so many for the Bayonetta project. I wish that I still had more lying around, but I think that would be a good size. This is, I said 2-inch, yeah. So I'm gonna look around online, look around on like Joann's and Michael's and all that stuff, and try to see if I can find them. Okay, so I bought this from Joann's the other day. I thought, because it was online, I thought it was a lot larger than it actually ended up being. I thought these were the size of these, and I didn't realize that those were teardrop, but I figured these ones would be big enough, but they are very small. These ones, though, would probably be good to attach. Let's go ahead and open this. I think they're earring loops or something. I'm not really sure. So we'll see how this works. All right, so we've got these little, they're kind of delicate, but it's okay. These little rings, they're very small. So what I figured was, how does this even, oh my goodness. How do these 22 ear hoops? Are they just solid? I thought they were like unlatched. Oh, that's not good. That's a problem. Because the problem is that we would need these to loop. I don't think these can come apart. They're pretty welded shut. I thought that this was like you could like pull it apart like as if it was like an opening kind of thing. It feels like it wants to give, but I don't know if that's just me. Because here's what I was thinking, is taking this and like somehow either drilling this gently inside or putting it on the back, like, so like say like this was the back of the medallion, like sticking it like that, and then like poking a hole through with like fishing line or something, and then we would have a ring. Well, we may not be able to make progress on Bayonetta today, at least in regards to the medallions. The shrink art, okay, so the reason why I'm doing shrink art is I wanted to actually get some of the other stuff done on Bayonetta that I feel like I could get done with shrink art, which would be the moons that go on her buckles, although I don't really know how, I guess I would need the measurements of the belts too. Okay, well at least what I wanted to do is the 2 medallions that are on the back of her legs, so I was going to try to do those today. I have shrink art paper from the past that I've used, and I bought more, but it's like half the size of a sheet that I would normally use, or what size is this? Usually I get printable paper, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just transfer the shape. What size? Tell me. Tell me the size. A ruler. So basically, they took an 8.5 by 11 and just sliced it down. Cool. Yeah, I've done a couple shrink art things. I've actually done some really complex shrink art. Like, I remember I made earrings for Miranda that were like, they had a lot of like parts that stuck out and stuff like that, and but they shrank down pretty good. And I mean, I've made Bayonetta's earrings out of shrink art too, and as well as all of her gun trinkets. And I mean, if we can get Rosemary to look fine, then I'm sure we can do Moons and the other medallions. So we'll do that later. I'm gonna go ahead and eat really quick and then hop into some stuff, I guess. Now the big thing that we are doing for today, which I'm really excited about, is making caramel apples. I thought about this like a little while back and I was like, you know what? I always want to make caramel apples, but I never knew how. I'm gonna make them this time, just for this Halloween. Now, I will be clear with you guys. I did make them last night because yesterday I was supposed to start the vlog and time just got away from me. So I did them all last night. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to actually be doing dipping some of them in chocolate because some of the recipes were like, oh, and you can dip them in chocolate. So I'm going to be doing that later today. I've got, I don't know if it's dark chocolate or just regular chocolate, and then I've got like what I thought was milk chocolate, but it's actually vanilla flavor. I don't know, it's white. So I'm going to be putting that on some of the caramel apples, but they're already in the fridge, and here's the footage of me making them. All right, so today I'm making caramel apples. So I'm using a recipe that I found just like on a Google search. It was like one of the first ones. I found it on a site called Just a Taste. I can link it to you guys if you want in the description. All right, so we have obviously apples. These are Red Delicious apples. That's the apples that I prefer. Obviously this recipe says you can use whatever apples you like. I just happen to like Red Delicious apples. And they're kind of smaller, which is okay because I don't think I'd eat a whole giant caramel apple. I think that would be kind of too much. I've got 8 of them. Then I've got these that I'm about to stick inside of them. And then we have 4 bags of these. They're the chewy, soft ones. A bunch of extra stuff for like toppings and garnish. There's also a cream that you need. I've never done this before. It's my first time making caramel apples. So hopefully it turns out good. Okay, so here's our apples. First step is to stick the sticks in. It doesn't say how far to go though. So is this gonna go? Okay. Got apple. A little wobbly, that's fine. Oh. And yeah, the first instruction was to wash all the apples and make sure that they were thoroughly dry. So what I did was last night I washed them all and let them sit on the countertop to dry overnight. Of course, now the apple juices might kind of change that. But hopefully these sticks are, because I see the shorter sticks are thick. They got sticks. So I think what it wants me to use is, so something like this, I think. Do we put them in first and then add the heat? Well, I guess I should have unwrapped these first. That's a lot to unwrap. I'm gonna get a bowl and put these in. But yeah, I chose caramel apples because obviously next week is Halloween and caramel apples are usually I think they're usually like a Halloween associated treat. I've never had one, I don't think. I've certainly never made one, like I said. Oh, I gotta unshell all of these. No. Time lapse. Alright, so we now have all of these. Add the heavy cream to bliss. Shake it. Shake it. Okay, we shook it. Shook it. Oh god, they are hard as a rock. It smells good. While that's melting impossibly slowly, I'll show you guys what toppings I'm thinking of. I have chocolate and white chocolate or vanilla? I don't know. We have these to melt. Again, I'll probably do this part tomorrow because they need to be cooled. I'm gonna try to make it so that each one's different, but at least one will be only caramel. We have sprinkles, rainbow chips, I don't know. I couldn't find any Halloween ones, so sure. I need orange sanding sugar. And then these, I have a fun memory of these kinds of sprinkles, so I thought I'd get some of those. Also, this is like all I have left of this granola right now in this bag, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try this. Smothered maybe on top of it might be kind of nice. Oh, that was the idea. I was gonna, at the end of, like, when I'm done with the melting chocolate, I was gonna put that granola into it and then smother it onto an apple. It looks like that. So it's slowly melting. One of the things the recipe said you could do is take like chopped nuts and stuff, but I can't eat a lot of those, so oh well. I'm also not really a fan of chopped nuts on desserts, so I guess it works out. So now we've got a consistency that's getting very, very gooey. It's very nice. It's not done, but it's getting there. Alright, so now I think that we've reached the consistency that we want. So now we are going to get to probably the tricky part. Some scallion. Dip each of the apples into the caramel mixture, shaking off any excess and scraping any caramel off the bottom of the apples. This will be our first one, and it's just going to be caramel. Alright, I guess I just gotta twirl it. Sorry if you can't see on the camera. I think that's a lot of caramel. I don't think they didn't cover that one good enough. I don't know if I have to lean it or what, but whew. Then I guess we do that. I hope that was correct. Okay. Well, it's kind of derpy, but it looks like we have our first one. So I'm gonna stick it on the sheet here. And there you go. All right, let me get closer and personal. Get the magic that's happening. Okay, these next two are gonna have chocolate drizzled on them, so we can just go ahead and get started with those. Alrighty, get you all nice in there. There we go. Oh, what is that? So to anyone out there who knows how to do this, I apologize if I'm doing it all wrong. I'm following the exact instructions. It's kind of cool. This is fun. There's a lot of bubbles in it though. That's okay, I don't think it's like, it's just, it doesn't look super pretty. Actually, if anything, it looks kind of spooky. It's the apple, the Snow White, I don't know. That one looks so evil, I love it. But yeah, the reason why I took care of the washing the night before is because they say that the moisture will absolutely destroy, not destroy, but it'll like totally wreck the process. It's still really bumpy. But you know what, like I said, that's kind of cool looking. It feels appropriate. We're brewing in the kitchen for Halloween. Give the apples to a pretty princess. I don't know what'll happen. She'll just eat it and enjoy it, and there you go. It's like a totally normal apple. It's not even like poison or anything. It's like, nah, it's just an apple. Oh, thanks. I appreciate the gesture, ma'am. Because I'm a good bitch. It looks like an acorn. Now, hopefully, all the apples I got were actually Red Delicious. Sometimes different ones get stuck in there, but I like Red Delicious because they have good flavor, and I like that they're really crispy. Yeah, that one's a little awkward, but it's totally cool. Doopity-doo. Slurpity-sloo. What? I like doing this though, it's fun. This is a new tradition. Maybe? Hopefully. Wonder if I should just pour the sprinkles in first and then dip the apple in. This one's gonna have chocolate on it, but it's gonna be drizzled on top of these. Oh, please stay. Yeah, Jesus. They are going everywhere. Yeah, okay, I had to probably do that quicker. Slide me. Kind of just pack it in. Oh my god, there's sprinkles everywhere. No. That looks pretty. Ah! Yeah, it kind of looks stupid. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Next is these. Gotcha. Or, that's probably gonna be too much for one apple. Mix it! Because I'll probably just dip the apple in this and twirl it. Okay. Ooh, that worked good. Sort of. Yeah, there we go. We got sprinkles. Yeah, we got sprinkles. Check it out, guys. That's a lot of sprinkles, but it looks really cool. Oh, the bubbly ones look awesome. They look so grotesque. I love it. Last apple. It's so cool. God, this looks like a mess. But I bet they'll taste amazing. So they say you can keep these stored in the fridge, and the others we will be doing chocolatey stuff to tomorrow. So we've gotten damn apples all ready for, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them in the fridge. There's like no room. Yummy. Phase 1 is complete. Cue, Ride of the Valkyries. We have finished the base part of the caramel apple, so tomorrow we will be doing the chocolatey. Wasn't that fun. Alright, so making them was a lot of fun actually. I really enjoyed it, and it's something I want to do like from now on. It's kind of cool, like, you know, yeah. And like I said, I just looked up whatever recipe and just found the first one. I'm like, this sounds easy. And yeah, it was actually not as difficult as I thought it would be, so worked out. Also, I finally got my tea unboxing video out. That took a couple weeks because I filmed it a little while ago, but it just like I was so focused on games. Okay, so that's actually something I want to talk about is the schedule. So the past couple days I've been dealing with a lot of like, not pain necessarily, my leg pain's kind of gone away, but I've been dealing with like nausea and exhaustion. Whatever, don't worry about it. It's like stuff my body normally does. And in that time, I also realized that I kind of goofed on the schedule. And I'm probably gonna be making a small video talking about this too, just because I don't think everyone watches these on my channel. I like completely spaced out on how many days are left in the month. And I had like all these games I wanted to do, but I've already filmed enough for the rest of the month. Episodes of Morrowind and Minecraft, and I still have a Subnautica planned. And I realized that in the time left in the month, that's all I'm gonna be able to get out, as well as getting like this craft vlog, another craft vlog, and then maybe another unboxing. I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna happen, but if it, whatever, it's fine. So I'm sorry about that. That just got away from me. I think what I'm going to do is after Halloween, I'm gonna take like a couple days off and for the game schedule, I'm gonna take a break from Morrowind and Minecraft in the month of November, because I know that that's all I've been posting kind of lately, but it's because I had stuff planned for them anyway, and I've already filmed everything, and it's just like, okay. And like with Minecraft, it was kind of an impromptu thing, and you guys will see why. That's just how it ended up, you know, going, and I feel bad, because I wanted to, you know, try to do some more actual, like, scary focused game. Not like scary, but like, I guess more fitting to the time, but I didn't get around to that. But the stuff that I have for Morrowind and Minecraft is pretty spooky, and Subnautica is probably going to be as well because of what happened in the last episode, so. And yeah, in this last episode of Morrowind, I went and dealt with, like, skeletons in a creepy tomb kind of thing. It's really pretty, the tomb itself, like, because it's a nice tomb, it has skeletons and ghosts in it. And in one case, an assassin, so that was fun. As for today's drawing, I'm going to be doing, I think I'm actually gonna, because I had something planned, but then I was like, you know what, I think I want to do something kind of cute. I'm actually gonna be drawing the same character with his son, actually. I think that would be really adorable. So I'm looking forward to that. So after some kind of playing around with this, I noticed that these are, yeah, very bendy. So I do not think that's gonna work out. I also don't think I can return these now because I've wrecked this one, but the others, I mean, I don't think you can't really return a package like this. So I'll figure something out with these, but I think what I'm gonna do, and I hate resorting to this, but maybe just grabbing some key rings that are maybe like half this size. That way I can actually like put this on the key ring and then attach it to those. We probably won't be able to make progress with the large medallions today, but we can at least make progress with the small ones. I'm actually going to, because I have a pattern on my computer, as you can see, I've got the 2 medallions that go on the back of the legs. This is what, like, they're currently scaled to their like default size, which I think is about, they're a little over 2 inches wide, they're like 2.5. All right, so I printed, so they both fit on one sheet of paper. So obviously this is not the size that they will be when they're finished. What I'll do is I'll cut these out and I will trace them onto here. In the past, what I've done, because usually I get like the paper you can print on, like with Bayonetta's gun charms, I just like drew them on the computer and straight printed them onto like the printable shrink art paper. Obviously we can't do that this time because it's not, I don't think it's meant for that, so, but that's fine. Like I said, we can just trace it on there. So let's get to cutting these up. Alright, so we've got these cut out. Yes, they're very flimsy because they're so many rings. Once we shrink art them, they will be nice and sturdy. And then of course, once we have that shrink art done, we will be painting them, so you won't see any of the markings or anything like that. They'll be the same color of gold as these. Alright, so we've got these cut out. There are a couple little like errors, like cutting stuff like this can get pretty difficult with shrink art because it's so like plasticky or whatever, or stiff, but yeah, so we will bake these when we get around to it. Hopefully they don't give us too much trouble. And I'm gonna save, like, this stuff can still be used, so I'm gonna save it for other things. Hey guys, so it's a few hours later. I actually went and took a nap because while I was like working on these earlier, my mental health started to get just kind of like weird, so I went and took a nap because it does that sometimes if I haven't had an adequate amount of sleep. So I just was like, you know what, for right now I think I need to take a break really quick, and I think I feel better, so you know, hopefully everything's okay. So for right now I'm gonna do both getting these shrunk down and then also do the chocolatey part and the toppings of my apples. Alright everyone, this is my new, it's got horns. It's really cute. So I just thought I would wear it for fun. And it's got like bat wing arms, so. Oh, that smells really good. They look so pretty. Okay, what are the instructions? It's supposed to be like a demonic goat, I think. Our apples look lovely. This one was the first one, so it's kind of weird, but whatever. Now it's all melted and gooey. Alright, we're gonna dip in the chocolate. A little lumpy. Oh gosh, that's a lot. We're gonna have to put these back in the fridge so that they can, like, you know, that's a lot of chocolate. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna try to drizzle it on this one. If I can. Oh gosh. Well, it's kind of dripping into the thing, but it's fine. It's eclectic. God. Oh no, this is a disaster. Yeah, well, alright then. And then I'm going to sprinkle, because I didn't get these sprinkles very good, so. Sprinkles. There we go. I guess I'll scoop this into something and Same with chocolate. Get all those lumps. Ugh. We got a nice chocolate. It's got a few sprinkles on it, but it's totally fine. Chocolate. I don't know if this spoon will make it better. Whatever. Alright, now I'm going to use these orange sprinkles. Yeah, I just put like the, there you go. Put this in the chocolate. Oh, that smells good. And we're gonna dunk the last apple in it. Hopefully this one works out. This is my alternative to nuts, I guess. And I don't mind if the chocolate has it in it. Alrighty, dunk. Alrighty. I think it's nice and cooked. That looks actually really cool. It's like mud. But it smells really good. Okay. Alright, so we got our apples. I gotta cool them though, because all room temperature warm. Alright, so now we've got the oven to 350 and we're gonna put in one at a time, so I'm only putting this one in first and we'll watch it as it goes. Oh yeah, it's moving. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, ooh, it's a little warped. Try to flatten it. We got a little thing. Look at that. It's not perfect, but yeah, we got a little thing. It's not perfect, but it's great. I don't remember which way it goes. Yeah, it's a little crooked. But I think for the most part, no one's gonna notice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this one got a little more warped, but again, pretty close to what we needed. We have these. This one's a little funky, but I think, again, ultimately, it's what we got. It's better than what I've made in the past. But yeah, maybe next time we'll make these pieces thicker. They might shrink better. So hopefully we don't have to make these again though. So there's that. Alright, so we are back and now we are ready to try our first caramel apple. The bottom's been getting stuck to stuff, so take that off. This was the first one that I made. Gotta go to the apple. So yeah, it kind of pooled at the bottom. One thing I did learn is when you do like chocolate dipping, take one out at a time. Alright, let me see if I can even bite into this. Nope. Hang on. Hey, it's an Among Us character. I'm gonna have to like wash my whole body after eating this. I don't want to go wash up. Alright, that was a fun experience. I will probably eat those throughout the week. Maybe I'll have some left for next vlog, I don't know. And I got grape juice in my mug. Alright, so we have these two. Now, the way I'm going to have to attach them, I'm not really sure, is maybe just stitch around like the top of this with some fishing line, or this, I don't remember which side's top or bottom. This one, maybe the same concept, I'm not really sure. They're little mini versions. Well, not versions, but they're the ones that go on the back for legs, so there you are. They need to be primed and painted. Don't know if I'll get to that tonight, but we've got them made. The shrink wrap I've used in the past is a little different. It doesn't get rubbery like this one did. It gets more like a stiff clay-like feel. So I don't know if it's just this brand or what, but I think I have extra sheets somewhere, but I don't know where. And the sheets that I think I normally would have used were out of stock at Joann's, I think, so who knows? We might make more of these in the future just to see if I can get a better shot, especially at this one. Because whatever ones I used for Bayonetta's earrings and her gun charms were perfect. It's funny too because like I've considered for the clock and for Bayonetta 2's earrings, I've considered just buying them from people that know how to make jewelry. But it's funny because the charms for Scarborough Fair and her earrings I made out of shrink art and they turned out fine. So I'm like, I don't really need like professional jewelry because the ones I made are good, you know, so like they're not like actually like jewelry type of thing, but they work. So shrink art's really helpful for like small things like this. So just a cosplay tip for y'all, shrink art. Maybe not necessarily this, get bigger papers and because that's the thing too, is you can cut them and still use the paper. That's the only problem, is that like you need something like twice the size. That's the only reason. I would love to make these out of shrink art, but they're too big. And to put them together, like if I was to make them and then like glue them, I think that would just be kind of junky. So, but these are good too. But these I think need to be a little more heavy duty. So yeah, I think for now, I'm going to move on to drawing. So I have finished the drawing for today, at least on paper. Here's what it looks like. I'm gonna crop it a little bit more than what is seen here because I don't feel like doing wings again, and that's not really the focus of the picture anyway. And then like down here too, because it kind of got like messy. I feel like the chair he's sitting in looks a little weird, but it's just supposed to be like an armchair. And then there's his son. He's really tiny. But I mean, again, this character's 7 feet tall, and their kids aren't like super tall till a certain age, so it might change some of his proportions. I don't know, because I feel like he needs to be a little bit taller, but who knows. He's sitting down, so it's hard to tell. So I'm gonna go scan this and then complete it on the computer. Also, I'm gonna probably be, from now on for my drawing stuff, I'm probably gonna speed it up a little bit more because I think that they're taking up too much time in the videos. So it'll probably be like twice as quick, or half as long, I guess would be the better way to say that. All right. Alright guys, it is many hours later, so I finished the drawing, I finished all the other stuff I wanted to do. kind of. We didn't really get far in Bayonetta. This vlog has taken me so many days to get done, and I think it's just because I've had a lot of health stuff and mental health stuff all hit me this week. I should be okay, it's just stuff I'm dealing with, but yeah. So I'm so excited that these caramel apples were really cool. Like, this was a lot of fun. I'm actually gonna cut one up and eat it. So I did the one that had the chocolate, like, what were they? I'm gonna eat this one probably. The rainbow chips or whatever. Those were no good. I'm not really a fan of those. I don't know why I picked them up. So that one wasn't that great, but I'm hoping that like the chocolate ones and the sprinkle ones are fine, because that first apple I ate was great. So yeah, but what I did was I cut it up into like slices and it was way easier to eat. So, and I think it's just because like the sticks got really flimsy. That's the problem. So, okay, so I've cut up my apple and I've put it in little pieces. So this is actually the third one I've eaten, or will eat. The caramel's really good. I love the caramel, but this one's got like the chocolate with the orange sprinkles, sugar. I don't know. I remember eating with whipped stuff. Okay, in the future, no milk chocolate. I need dark chocolate. I'm not a fan of dark chocolate normally, but that's when I'm like eating candy straight. Mixed into things, I think dark chocolate's better for stuff like stuff that's like super sweet. Don't add to the sweet, so that's a little odd, but not as bad as the little chips. I love how I made food. Yeah, it's like almost 2 in the morning, but because of my health and stuff, my sleep's been off schedule. Pretty much as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna be editing it, posting it tomorrow. Sorry that it didn't come out today on Saturday or whatever, because I made a tweet about it saying that it wasn't probably gonna go up on Saturday just because of health stuff, but it happens. I have to make sure though that next week's vlog comes out on Saturday. Like, it has to, because it's supposed to be Halloween related. So we got our stuff done. We made these, which I haven't really done anything different with. I've been trying to rest and draw. I don't know why drawing's been difficult lately. Like, it's just taking me way too long. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, how last year did I do all the drawings that I did, and then this year I'm like struggling just to get like one done a week? Like, I don't understand that. Like, the time basically is like, unless it's just because I've been editing videos also throughout, because last year I don't think I posted anything in October. I don't know, because last year's October drawings were really good. Like, some of them were amazing drawings, some of which I still want to like kind of clean up a little, but I don't know why this year. Maybe it's just because I know I'm drawing the same character, but it could be his wings. That could be a problem. That'll actually change next week though. It's still gonna be the same character, but there'll be a little twist. But this week's drawing I thought was really cute, and I just wanted to do it because it was, I think honestly it was more of a focus on the kid than the main character, because like I just thought I've wanted to draw the two of them, like father and son, for a long time, and I just haven't gotten around to it, and I finally did, and it's super cute. The only problem is I feel like whenever I'm on, like lately, when I've been drawing the main character on like the computer, I do it too fast, and then I have to go back and fix his face because I'm like, why is it all like, or the shapes are all like incorrect to how he's supposed to look. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm speeding through it so quickly when I first start, and then it's like, take your time, you know. Next art project, I'm not going to be drawing this character all the time. I'll probably be focusing on other stuff and other characters. It's cool. I've been following a page on Facebook that's like multicultural mermaids or something like that, and their mermaids are really cool, and it's kind of been inspiring to like draw mermaids. And I'm like, I don't normally do just random stuff, but like, you never know, maybe it'd be fun to improve my skills, I don't know. Alright guys, so we did a cool new thing that I thought was really fun. I love this. I want to do it next year if I can too, and all the years to follow. Hopefully I'll figure out what, you know, best apple to use. I know you'll probably say Granny Smith, but I'm not a fan of Granny Smith. I don't know. But hey, you never know. Maybe I'll break down and use them. Maybe I'll try a different kind of apple. One that's not so sweet though. But it's not bad, it's just really sweet. No big deal. Alright, so I will see you guys most likely on Halloween night, hopefully. I am going to do everything in my power to get that video out on Saturday, because I have Halloween sort of things planned for that vlog. It's not gonna be the whole vlog that's Halloween related, but it's gonna be like one part of it. Like kind of like how this one was like caramel apples, because it's kind of an October thing. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check the links in the description below. Check out the cards in the video and the links at the end of the video and all that for other things, and check the description for information. I will be posting the caramel apple recipe link, I guess. I also did a tea unboxing this week, so hopefully you guys enjoy that, because I had a lot of fun with it. There might be another one this week because I ordered a special box, and it should go up before Halloween, hopefully. That's if it comes in time. And be sure to stay safe this week. You know, just use common sense and everything, and just don't go to parties. Don't like put anyone in danger. Don't put yourself in danger. I love you guys and I care about you, and I am so grateful that all of you guys are here. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, and until then, stay whimsical.